When a public figure is styled, staged, or referred to as a clone or a puppet, you're being shown, sometimes subtly, sometimes bluntly, that this is no longer an autonomous being. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11x published author. In this video of the Symbolism series, we're going to expose two of the most hauntingly recurrent motifs in symbolic media and ritual performance, the clone and the puppet. These aren't just conspiracy tropes or fringe science fiction, they are visual metaphors with deeply embedded meaning. When a public figure is styled, staged, or referred to as a clone or a puppet, you're being shown, sometimes subtly, sometimes bluntly, that this is no longer an autonomous being. The person in front of you has been reduced to a product, a programmable, repeatable, and controllable unit. And the language being used to tell you that is symbolism. But in symbolic systems, cloning goes beyond DNA. It becomes a metaphor for identity erasure, spiritual detachment, and the replacement of the original with the manufactured. In ritual entertainment, a clone doesn't just mean a biological copy. It means the soul has exited, and the role is now being played by a placeholder. This is why you'll hear rumors of celebrities being replaced. Sometimes they vanish and reappear looking different. Their energy shifts, their speech patterns change, and the storyline around them becomes strangely curated. They'll say, "I was reborn," or "that old me is gone," or "I've been reset." These phrases aren't casual, they're scripted. Because the clone narrative, whether literal or metaphorical, is about replacement and repetition. In symbolic performances, clones are often shown in music videos, fashion shoots, or live shows. Lined up in rows, wearing identical outfits, moving in perfect sync. The set will resemble a laboratory, a facility, or a mind control center. And the performer plays all the roles, multiples of themselves, each one slightly off, slightly hollow. That's not art, that's ritual code. The audience sees the duplication and begins to accept the message. This being is no longer sovereign, they are manufactured. Even if the clone is presented as glamorous or powerful, the underlying energy is artificiality. The real has been replaced by the repeatable. The soul has been archived, and the brand lives on. This ties directly into AI integration and digital persona creation. The clone no longer has to be biological. Now it can be synthetic. Avatar versions of artists, deepfaked interviews, digital doubles, all part of the same symbolic process. You no longer need the human, you just need the likeness. And once the likeness can speak, dance, or perform on command, the ritual is complete. The soul is no longer needed. Just the shape, just the voice, just the symbol.